You guys sick of me talking about capsule wardrobes yet? Well, if you are, too bad. We've got 30 pieces to get through today.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
All right, hey there, fashion friends. Welcome to today's episode. I'm very happy that you are here with me today. So what are we going to talk about today? We are looking at my full capsule wardrobe for spring. Yes. So if you have missed it, I have posted 3 different videos on 3 different module wardrobes for this spring season. When I speak to module wardrobes, I explain that a module is basically just a smaller little collection that is supposed to fit within a capsule wardrobe. Each of these serving a different purpose and a different mood to sort of be able to have a good range of options. So for today, I'm going to do a quick little recap of the pieces that I've already spoken to within the 3 modules and a few that I've added in. Then we will go into some tips and tricks that I use to create my overall capsule wardrobe and how I build and incorporate each of those modules together. And then of course, we'll end the video with 15 of my favorite looks from using these 30 pieces within this full capsule wardrobe. So after combining all 3 modules, I ended up with 27 pieces because of overlapping different pieces within different modules. I was able to get to 27. What I actually haven't included in any of these modules is bags. So what I'm going to add into the full collection is my Rains backpack, as well as Everlane's woven crossbody, basically a multifunctional fanny pack. Yes. You know, it's been a long time since I've rocked the fanny pack. I kind of forgot the brilliant function of a fanny pack. I don't think I'm gonna let this one go. No. And I'm gonna be that person that's still rocking the fanny pack when this trend has long gone. Just putting it out there now, people. Just putting it out there now. As well as that, I'm going to incorporate a statement piece of jewelry that I didn't really have before. And that is a piece that I got, again, from rosstager.com. This is the Fee 1.618 double twist bracelet. So why I love this, of course, is because it has dual purpose. It can be a wrap bracelet, and it could be a choker. Done and done. Okay, so that puts us at 30 pieces for this capsule wardrobe. All right, so let's do a quick little recap of the pieces that I'm going to be including here today. I'm not gonna go into full-on descriptions because we'll just be here all day. If you want longer descriptions on some of these pieces, you can watch any of the module videos that I will link down below. So first I want to address 2 items that I have actually replaced, have swapped out. So first one being the Reformation boyfriend sweatpant. I have actually changed this out for the Everlane jogger sweatpant, both of them being extra small and 100% organic cotton. The reason why I swapped this out was the Reformation sweatpant I loved the idea of it, but for me, I just didn't feel the best version of myself, let's just say. To quote my own advice, yeah, I just didn't feel like the best version of myself. The other item that I have replaced is the G-Star C-Staq 3D boyfriend jean. I originally had this in the raw denim, and I actually exchanged them for the tarnished blue denim, for the tarnished blue wash, because I do love raw denim, love it. But for these, for the fit, it was a bit awkward for me. Again, not the most flattering, and I think it would take a really long time for me to break these in. So I went the easy route and exchanged them for something that's already distressed. Yep. Okay, with that, let's get into the rest. Continuing on with anchor pieces. We've got the SKIMS ribbed legging, the Everlane cotton quilted jacket, the Boyish denim hairy pant, the Everlane super straight jeans, and the Nili Lotan Luna pant. For our pairing pieces, the Everlane Luster Mockneck bodysuit, we have the Citizens of Humanity Kayla shirt, and I actually use this in 2 different modules. Then we have the Parks Project crop tee, the Everlane Silky Cotton relaxed shirt, the Mott and Bow v-neck long sleeve, the Everlane Pima Cotton micro rib long sleeve turtleneck, the Mott and Bow v-neck long sleeve, and the Mott and Bow crew neck tee. Moving on to layering pieces. We've got the Mott and Bow French Terry sweatshirt. We've got the Saint and Sophia Cambridge blazer. This was used in all 3 modules. And the Everlane oversized recashmel turtleneck. This I used in 2 modules. Moving on to sprinkle pieces. From roztager.com, we have the Lola hats. Another piece from roztager.com is the Bone Mason socks. Then we have just your good old black belt and a Madewell scarf. Lastly, we have shoes. First is the Soothies slippers, then the Soothies rubber boots, Vagabond Tara boot, Tree Torn hockey boot sneakers. I used these in 2 module wardrobes, and my Sylvan New York Almasi apple leather boots. So there we go. Those are the 30 pieces for my full spring capsule wardrobe. All right, so now let's get into the tips on how I like to integrate all of the modules to make sense all together and get your bang for your buck, to get the most function and purpose out of these pieces. Okay, number 1 is decide your direction. So before you get started with anything, you need to decide your sort of direction for the season. Kind of figure out your lifestyle, your daily lifestyle, your daily routine, what's sort of happening and what your needs are. As well as that, how do you want the modules to work together? Do you want to be able to mix and match in between the modules like I'm kind of showing here today? Or do you want ones that are a lot more specific, that don't really cross over? Maybe it's that you have a business module that you just want for that business module. Maybe you on the other end of the spectrum, you want a casual sort of comfy module, and maybe those don't cross over at all. Maybe they just specifically work for their own specific modules. Number 2 is the overall color and style story. So especially if you have decided you want to be able to mix and match between the different modules, you for sure want to figure out an overall color palette or style aesthetic before getting started so that you can have that in mind for each module. Mine was pretty easy because it was pretty neutral. It was pretty much black, white, and khaki tones. And then as well as that, my style aesthetic, pretty easy, straightforward, of just the edgy sort of classic. So these are things that were always in the back of my mind as I was choosing pieces for each collection. Number 3 is choose each purpose. So now that you kind of have the direction, you have the color palette, the style story in your mind, now you need to figure out the actual purpose for each module. So do you need a module for your Zoom calls for working from home? Do you need a mom life module? Or is it pretty much that you have a casual everyday sort of need for the whole entire capsule collection and you just basically want to create maybe it's 2, maybe it's 3, maybe it's 4 different modules within that focus on different prints or different colors so that you can kind of play to each of your style moods. But ultimately it just comes down to your preferences and your needs for your everyday lifestyle. Okay, number 4 is build your modules. So yes, like I have said, you want to find your anchor pieces, then your pairing pieces, then your layering pieces, then your sprinkle pieces, and your shoes. So if you want more detail on that, like I said, I will link my video down below on how to build a capsule wardrobe. Number 5 is overlap where you can. So yes, like I said, there was a few pieces within my collection that I repeated in each of the modules. What's great about this is 1, it kind of ties together all of the modules, and 2, it adds more function because it allows for less pieces within the capsule wardrobe. So whether it's you want to have less pieces, maybe you don't want to have as many pieces, you want to do it as minimally as possible, Or maybe it's that you want to make room for like bonus pieces, for the kind of sprinkles, the top off pieces. Which brings us to number 6, finish off with the top off. So finishing it all off when you bring all the modules together and you have your full capsule wardrobe for the full season, look at the wardrobe, see how many pieces you have total, and whether or not you want to add in a few more top off pieces. Top off pieces are just going to be the items that are going to add a little bit more spice, a little bit more function, but you want to make sure that those pieces can be incorporated into all of the modules. This again, especially if you are doing a mix and match capsule wardrobe, this is going to help to kind of tie it all together, bring it all together. And as well as that, it will kind of help you to ensure or kind of check yourself to make sure that all the modules work together. So after that, you should have a pretty well-rounded, pretty cohesive capsule wardrobe for your season. In the end, what this really does, for some people, it might seem pretty intense, it might seem pretty in-depth, but what this is doing, creating these separate modules and going through all these steps, is just basically helping to ensure that you're going to have that function throughout the season, throughout the capsule wardrobe, because I think the whole beauty of a capsule wardrobe is that function. But if you're not super intentional and putting that effort into building your capsule wardrobe, you're not going to have the same amount of function. All right, so on to the next, your favorite part, the 15 favorite looks from this 30-piece capsule wardrobe. There we go. All right. So in the end, I have shared 60, that's right, 60 different outfits from this capsule wardrobe. If you did not see the 3 previous videos, in each of those videos, I included 15 looks as well. So you can actually see 60 different examples of looks that you can get out of this wardrobe. And for sure, you can get even more than these 15 looks that I've shared here for today. But even still, with these 60 looks, that means that if you are somebody that is practicing the Project 333, 33 pieces for 3 months, that means that you could potentially go 2 months without repeating an outfit. Come on. All right, you guys, there we have it. That is a wrap for my spring capsule wardrobe videos. Yes, we've had 4 total. If you did enjoy today's episode, give me that thumbs up, comment below, share with your friends, and subscribe for future weekly episodes. If you are already subscribed, make sure to click that bell to get notified when I post my new episodes. All right, you guys, I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe, love, and support each other. And we will definitely be chatting soon. Bye.
As long as I